and today we're planting Rhonda the red pepper from the March box. For Rhonda we need her seeds, a seed tray and the drip tray that goes underneath it, a small pot, a large pot, your grow guide, and of course, some compost. So we're gonna get Rhonda started in our seed tray, and of course we're gonna need some compost. I made up some compost earlier. We've got a whole video on how to make up our blocks of compost, so if you haven't seen that yet, be sure to check it out. We're just gonna fill up one half of the seed tray because Rhonda is going in one side and her friend Chuck is going in the other. So as you're filling your tray up, you wanna break up any clumpy bits of compost, and we're gonna give it some water because we want a nice moist consistency all the way through. Now that we've got a nice level surface and some nice moist compost, we're gonna make a little hole in the middle of each one that we can plant Rhonda in. So you want a hole, probably just use your little finger, and you want it about 1/2 centimetre deep. Next, we're gonna grab Rhonda's seed packet. These are teeny tiny seeds, so please be careful. I'm just gonna tip them out onto the palm of my hand so that I can see them all. And we're gonna plant 3 seeds in these little holes that we've made. You might have a couple of seeds left over, that's totally fine. Just pop them back in the packet. So now that Rhonda's seeds are in there and she's nice and cozy, we're just gonna cover her back over with some compost, get her nice and tucked in. Okay, and now we're gonna get Rhonda's friend Chuck planted right up next to her. Okay, so that is Chuck planted up nicely next to Rhonda. Make sure you go and check out Steve's video for the full details on how to plant Chuck. Now we need to make sure that we can tell them apart, so we're gonna use our labels. It's red peppers, cucamelon. So we've got our labels and I'm gonna stick them in so that we can tell who's who. Okay, so they're planted, they're labeled, and now it's time to cover them in cling film to keep them nice and toasty. The cling film is gonna help create a nice, moist, warm, humid environment to help them germinate. Outdoor cling filming is not for the weak. There we go. Rhonda needs to be kept consistently warm in order to sprout, so find a nice toasty spot for her. She doesn't need to be kept in the light just yet though. I'm gonna use my Pot Gang seed sauna, but a radiator or an airing cupboard will also do a great job. Rhonda needs to be kept constantly moist. Watering her with slightly warm water will stop her from getting cold. We'll check back in a few weeks when she's ready to move up a pot size.